Hey everybody, we're back again. Talk some college football. Yeah, we are already into week 4.
And in there, huh?
The beginning of
the SEC this week.
The SEC this week. So we've got a really
the best
good
football conference in the whole nation.
Yes, it is. The best. SEC is the best conference. And speaking of all the other conferences, the
Big 12, the
Big 10.
The Big 10 is coming back
in late October. And even the Pac-12 announced
they're going to be
back
November
the 6th, I think it is. So with all this stuff going on, out of the 130 FBS teams, there's only 3 that aren't going to be playing.
Actually, I think all of them are going to be playing now.
Oh, did UConn decide to come back too? UConn and New Mexico, did they decide to come back yesterday?
Everybody's coming back.
COVID did not stop football. All right, we were jumping into it. We'll do a quick little recap of week 3 here first, and then we'll jump into week 4. First of all, we had Tulsa at Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State played lackluster.
They struggled. They did struggle. They only won 16-7, and Tulsa actually had the lead there for a while at 7-3, I think it was. So then
either they don't have a passing game or they only got their running back.
Yeah, I don't think they should be ranked 11th in the country, but time will tell because they're going to have to go through Oklahoma and Texas, so that'll tell really fast. A team that looked really good though is we had Austin Peay at Cincinnati. Cincinnati looks like a top 15 team.
Cincinnati looks sharp.
They look sharp. They put up 55 points and probably held back a little bit there. They could have put up a whole lot more points. We had the Louisiana Raging Cajuns in the top 20. They were losing for the most part there.
Squeak out a game in overtime there.
They went to overtime and beat Georgia State, but they were down by, 14, 17 points there.
Yeah, and they found a way to come back.
They found a way to come back against the Georgia team. I'm sorry. We had Syracuse at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won 21-10.
Somewhat of a comfortable win for the Panthers.
Yeah. We had a dominant game by Notre Dame. Finally, they had a good dominant game. They really needed that.
And they definitely did.
52-0. They hammered that one pretty good.
Probably only their second shutout in like 70 years for Notre Dame. Mm-hmm. So
and like I said, they had a lackluster performance the first week, so they really needed that. We had UCF against Georgia Tech. They won out pretty easy.
Pulled away very late in the game.
Yeah, Georgia Tech put up a fight there at the beginning, but they won 49-21. Our only top 25 loss was Appy State. Appy State only put up 7 points, so they may have an off year this year.
Marshall, though, starting off 2-0 for the first time in a while.
Marshall might squeak up there and take Appy State's spot. You never know. We had Clemson looking like Clemson should over the Citadel, 49-0.
That sounds like Clemson, all right.
That's a dominant. And then we had Miami-Louisville, which was a really good game to watch.
Miami just had the better team. If you just looked at the game from a bird's eye view.
Miami had the better team, yeah. They won 47-34. And that caps off week 3. Now we get to go into week 4.
Highly anticipated return of the SEC.
Mm-hmm. So we will jump in. Let's see here. Who all is playing today?
We'll start off with
let's get, if I can get my brain to work. Number 2, Alabama is the top team playing today. I guess Clemson's not playing this week.
Yep. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So we got Alabama at Missouri. Of course, we're going to take Missouri. I'm kidding. We got Alabama in that one, yeah. Probably about 30 points or more, yeah.
Alabama's going to roll over Missouri.
Yeah.
Pretty much without a doubt.
They're at Missouri, but still, it's going to be
Missouri's got a first-year head coach, and Alabama's got Nick Saban, so.
Yeah. And another game that's probably going to be just about the same is Kansas State at Oklahoma, number 3 Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is going to throw, they're going to run, they're going to trample Kansas State.
They're going to win by 30 points because Kansas State lost the first week
to Arkansas State.
So if Arkansas State could beat Kansas State, Oklahoma will beat them by 30. So, yeah, that's a pretty dominant game. There's not a lot of competitive games starting out here. Like, we got Georgia at Arkansas.
Arkansas, have you seen their schedule?
Oh, it's brutal. Arkansas has a brutal schedule. Yeah, Tennessee's got a bad schedule, too. Tennessee plays like 5 top
But
10.
Arkansas schedule
is bad. They got to play everybody in the SEC West,
and
plus Tennessee,
plus Florida, plus
Georgia. Oh, what the... Ooh.
I don't think they deserve that.
No, but Georgia will beat Arkansas probably by 30 points too. All of these first 3 games, number 2, number 3, number 4, are 30-point games. They'll be now again we haven't seen them. We haven't seen these teams yet. We're just guessing, but they should be, pretty much dominant games. We got number 5, Florida
playing Ole
Miss. It is at Ole Miss.
And Lane Kiffin, the Lane train, is coming into Ole Miss this year.
That's why I don't think this is going to be a 30-point game, just because it's Lane Kiffin, and you don't know what he's going to do. You have no clue what he's got that team.
You have no clue how Ole Miss is going to play under him.
No, I think Florida will win. I think it'll probably be double digits,
but not as bad as like a 30-point blowout.
But not 30 points. The line's 14. And I'm almost afraid of that. I'm afraid of this game. I'm afraid of that 14 points because that's probably about right. No, it could be 13. It could be 17. So that was going to be a tough one. I would almost lean. I don't know, Florida. Oh, man, you never know. I'd probably take Florida into points. Florida probably will beat them by 14 plus. But don't be surprised if Kiffin squeaks this down to 10 points or something. You know? And then we got number 6 LSU. Mississippi State is coming to LSU.
The primetime game on CBS this week.
Yes, the 3:30 primetime game. Again, this is gonna. I think LSU wins it.
They lost their whole team.
They lost almost their whole team, so you don't know what you're going to be getting there either. And Mississippi State's got the Mad Pirate coming in, so you don't know what in the world he's going to do either.
I'm afraid to pick that game.
Again, I think LSU's going to win by double digits, around that 14-point range.
Same as Florida.
But don't be surprised if Mississippi State cuts it down to 10. Both of those are sort of trap games. We got number 7 Notre Dame at Wake Forest is postponed this week because of some COVID stuff, so we don't get to see number 7 Notre Dame. But we got number 8 Texas at Texas Tech. Texas looked good.
59-3 the other day, and they looked sharp on offense.
Mm-hmm.
So
they'll beat Texas Tech
easily.
I think very easily. Yeah, very easily. Let's see. Do we have any really competitive games? Who's number 9? Who is number 9? I don't think number 9 is playing this week. I do not see number 9, so we'll go up to number 10.
We're just skimming the games.
Looking through. Well, we got Vanderbilt at Texas A&M. That's another 30-point game. Texas A&M
Vanderbilt is a very middling school.
Yes, it
right
is.
Now.
It is. They're struggling. So that's probably another 30-point game that it'll be.
This is a prove-it year for Jimbo. His 3rd year on the job with Texas A&M. He has to show results.
We got Florida State at number 12 Miami. That'll be probably about a 10-point game. I'm picking Miami
because of the Hurricanes.
Miami looked like a decent team last week playing Louisville there. So yeah, I think the line's 11. I'll probably take Miami by that. Now we got UCF as number 13 playing East Carolina.
UCF will take 30 points off of East Carolina there.
Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah, that's another. We got a lot of 30-point games this week, don't we? Right around that 30-point line. But hey, it's college football, so I'll definitely take the college football. Now this is this is our only ranked matchup, I think, this week. It's not a marquee matchup, but it'll be a good one. Number 22 Army. Yes, Army has hopped inside
the Black Knights.
The 25, and they are at
patriotic football team.
Yes, the Black Knights at Cincinnati Bearcats. That will be a pretty good game.
Cincinnati's been rolling, but Army's shown to have some spunk too.
And Army's one of those teams you play them, and
if you win or lose to them, you can't hate them because
yeah. Cincinnati's ranked number 14. Cincinnati's favored by 12.5. I think Cincinnati will probably beat them by 12.5. They should. as good as they've looked, Cincinnati should beat them by that 12.5. But again,
it's Army.
It's
and
Army. You never
They have
know.
that little bruise and tough kind of style of football that is kind of classic in a way.
The old school. Yeah. We got West Virginia at number 15, Oklahoma State.
I feel
That's
like-
my upset of the week.
You want to pick the Mountaineers?
I'm going to pick the upset of the week. I think West Virginia beats Okie State here. We've got 6.5 points to play with, so we'll have West Virginia plus 6.5. Because Okie State did not impress me last week,
No.
and West
No.
Virginia looked decent.
West Virginia did look decent, so if Oklahoma State doesn't find an offense, upset's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that is definitely going to be the best chance of an upset this week. We got number 16, Tennessee.
I don't know how long that's going to last.
Number 16, Tennessee at South Carolina. Tennessee is only favored by 3.5. These two teams are sort of evenly matched going into it
We
here.
don't even know how Tennessee's going to look this year. And
The only good thing is it's at South Carolina, and we're favored by 3.5. So if we were in Tennessee, we'd be favored by 6.5. So Tennessee is about a touchdown better team. I am picking Tennessee to actually cover those 3.5 points. I think it's going to be about an 11-point game.
that's a fair pick.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think, Tennessee, 35-24 maybe, and it may not even be that high of a scoring game. Maybe it may be lower than that, maybe 27-16 or something like that. But I think Tennessee is going to beat them by about 11. And this will be the telltale for Tennessee. Tennessee's got such a hard schedule. They play Alabama and Georgia,
I don't think the
Florida,
wins would even matter this
Auburn,
year because the NCAA
Texas A&M.
is...
Have you heard the NCAA may be saying that to get into a bowl game, there is no regulations this year. So you could be a 4-6 team and still go to a bowl.
That sounds actually pretty cool in a
Actually,
way.
it's not too bad. I think we need to have the bowls. I think we need to have them, and we need to have teams in them that are going to draw people, and it's going to, we need, get some positive stuff going here. So I'm actually, in a normal season, I would be against that. This season,
Not so much.
not so much, no. We got Troy at BYU, number 18. BYU should win
Pretty easily.
On that one.
They
there,
did
too,
spank
yeah.
Navy the other day, and they didn't get to play against Army last week because of COVID running in their locker room.
And Troy only put up 7 points last week, so I think that's a pretty good pick. We got Georgia Southern at the Raging Cajuns, held on to their number 19 rank. Georgia Southern's 1-0. I'll take the Raging Cajuns.
You wanna
again.
take on
I'm
the
gonna
Cajuns?
stay positive with the Cajuns. You know what? This is a good little story. First time ever like this. I think I'll stay with the Raging Cajuns just to have a little fun with them. We got NC State against number 20, Vautech. Vautech has not played yet this year, so this will be their first game. And NC State is 1-0. Vautech's favored by 7. What do you think might happen there?
You want to pick the Hokies?
We'll go with the Hokies on that one. And then we got number 21. Oh, no, this is the other ranked game. I knew there was another ranked game. We got number 21, Pittsburgh, at number 24, Louisville.
Interesting matchup.
Pitt's favored by 3, so this is a pick'em game, basically. Louisville struggled a little bit last
On
week.
defense, they had struggles.
I'm probably going to take Pitt just
You
because.
wanna take Pitt?
Yeah, just because Louisville looked like they needed Lamar Jackson back last week. So I think I'm going to go with that one. And then we got, we already talked about number 23. Kentucky's playing Auburn. We already picked that one. Auburn's always.
No, we did not pick that.
Oh, we didn't pick that. We got number 8 Auburn at number 23 Kentucky.
We get a top 25 matchup in the SEC right off the bat.
Auburn's only favored by 7.5 at home.
I'm going to pick Auburn because
think
they're a
I'll
better
pick
fundamental team right now.
Yeah, I think I will pick Auburn there also. Let's see. I think that might be the last one. That's the top. That's the last one because we had a couple. We had 3. Army was number 22. Louisville was number 24. So that picked it up. So that's college football this week. We got a bunch of good games on the slate.
Well, it's going to pick up here in the last few months.
Yeah. So we've got the best is yet to come. We got more good football to go. So we hope you liked the video. Be sure and throw some comments down. What do you think happened with the season? Hit the like button, the subscribe button,
Hit the groovy baby button.
the groovy baby button over here somewhere. Other than that, we hope you have a good week and go Vols. I'm sorry, I should have said go Vols.
Way to not show your bias.
Yeah. Hey, see ya.
See you next week.